We are literally 40 seconds away from me hitting the play button on the most recent state of play and capturing my reaction to it as it happens in real time on my timeline, I guess. Let's see what PlayStation announces. Thank you so much for watching. While I have you, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell to know when my content goes live. And I am raising money for Ukraine. You can donate over at bit.ly/Let's Help Ukraine. Every cent helps. It's Project Hope. It's helping people who have been affected by the war find a place to live, etc., etc. Really, really good cause. Please check it out. bit.ly/Let's Help Ukraine. They need food. They need shelter, etc. The conference is starting. Here we go. Sorry to abruptly go from the charity call out to the state of play. I'm turning on the audio there for y'all.
A vortex warning has been issued. Please remain.
Is it Dino Crisis? Is this Dino Crisis? Is it Dino Crisis? It is Dino Crisis. No way. Okay, it's not Dino Crisis. It has online multiplayer. I seriously thought it was Dino Crisis. Is it? Like, it's dinosaurs, but Dino Crisis was like not this. Exoprimal. Okay, okay. I swear I really thought it was Dino Crisis.
Welcome to IBS.
Who is the tease? Okay, I called the Ghostwire stuff. Of course they're going to talk about Ghostwire, Tango Gameworks. So, yeah. So they're showing a little bit more of the story for Ghostwire Tokyo, it looks like. Now, the abilities look really, really interesting. I'm actually... You know, I did not think this would be a type of game for me until somebody made the comparison to Doctor Strange, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of into it. Oh, the new Final Fantasy Origin game, I think. Right? It looks silly, but sure, why not? Well, we're 6 minutes into it already.
Now, let's jump into the world of Forspoken with some
Forspoken will take us to 10. Do you think they're going to have a big ender? That's what I'm curious about. I'm actually excited about Forspoken.
Yeah.
I wonder why they delayed it. Some camera angles adjusted for trailer use? Okay. I've never seen that note before. See, I think her abilities are pretty cool. I hope they're not one note. I hope they're varied enough that you don't get tired of them. But I really like the Chronicles of Narnia. I keep saying it, but it reminds me of Chronicles of Narnia, and I really dig that vibe. And she just like runs all around the world with her crazy powers, nuking enemies. I'm into it. I'm really, really curious what this game is going to be. You know what? I'm actually going to mute this because this sounds like a copywritten song. And I'll just get ahead of it now. I'm going to turn off the music and we'll just watch the video, okay? So, all right. Yeah, this is one of those songs where it's like, yeah, I'm going to get flagged for that. I don't want to deal with it. Looks like there's big boss fights. That's kind of cool. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I think that it looks kind of cool. I think they're targeting native 4K at 60, so maybe they're having some issues hitting that. I don't think native 4K is worth it in most situations, but hitting 60 is pretty important. All right, I'm going to turn it back up to negative 18, maybe 19.
The sprawling PS5 adventure Forspoken from Luminous Productions.
All right, we have 12 minutes left.
Let's check out.
The internet promised me the moon and stars for this conference. I'm sure some of you are into Gundam PvP, but they were talking like Sony's going to buy Konami or something for the 20-minute conference. So still no Sony buying Konami, still no any Konami IP being revitalized, including Silent Hill or Metal Gear. Those were what the internet said. Sly Cooper coming back. What was the other one that I saw? There are some pretty big ones out there that people were like, it could be all this crazy stuff. One I do imagine that we see, and I think it's going to be their closer, is going to be Final Fantasy 16. I think that'll be the big one. Oh, Bloodborne Remastered. It's just like, the timing for Bloodborne Remastered doesn't make any sense. So, the reason I say that is because, yes, we all want Bloodborne Remastered, but when you have the hottest game on the planet, Elden Ring, and it's just like all everybody is playing and talking about, and you don't really have a lot of competition for 4 months, why would you, like, a lot of people think you would want to capitalize on that mindshare. Not necessarily. You want people going out and buying Elden Ring, playing Elden Ring, talking about Elden Ring, and then when that finally dies down, like in a year, that's when you announce Bloodborne Remastered, in my opinion. Like, PR people like to hit beats, they call them, and hitting a beat for a different property from the same developer when they're the hottest thing on the planet, it doesn't really make sense. Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection, what's this? Oh my goodness! Oh, I love this! It's all the Ninja Turtle games, including the arcade ports. So it's the 3 NES Ninja Turtles. This is great. Tournament Fighters, the Super Nintendo version. There was a Super Nintendo, and I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan, by the way. So there was a Super Nintendo version and a Genesis version, and the Genesis version is a little bit different, and they have both! Oh, that is cool. This is a day one buy for me. Absolutely. Is it like all of them? So it's the arcade from the NES, and it's the actual arcade version. Well, there's a Konami game for you. I'm into it. Okay, real quick. I gotta tweet about this. This is important stuff. I don't recognize this. It's I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. This is a very popular Bandai Namco fighting game. I can't remember the name of the character though. Fist of the North Star, I want to say it's called. I actually covered this like a decade ago or something in Japan when I think it was right before they brought it to America. Yeah, so some of the rumors were Silent Hill, Final Fantasy, Ratchet and Sly Cooper, I mean. Jojo's. Yeah, it's Jojo's. That's what it is. A Resident Evil game. That was another one of them. Hogarth's Legacy. Silent Hill, Sly Cooper. Yeah. Oh, so this is coming to everything, and I actually am really, really excited about this. I think it's called Yuma. And just look at it. I really like this. Yeah, Trek to Yomi. Trek to Yomi. That's what it is. I've been talking about this. It was revealed at one of the other conferences, but I do believe it is multi-platform, coming to everything, and it just looks awesome. I'm glad it's coming to PlayStation also. I can't remember where it was originally announced, but I'm actually really stoked for this one. I think it just looks cool. It has that Kurosawa look, you know? All right, 6 minutes left. I'm very glad to see the hype for Trek to Yomi. I've been pretty stoked for this one for a little bit. Spring, any day now. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure Trek to Yomi was multi-plat. I thought I saw it on the Xbox stage first. Annapurna.
In an endless cycle.
Oh.
Fighting. Dying.
Not Annapurna. Are they doing Returnal DLC?
Always the same.
Oh man, I would be so down.
Yet always changing.
Returnal was one of my top games of 2022.
I'm not alone. Not anymore.
That's not a Japan thing though. I think did they cover off on all their Japan stuff now? Pretty sure Housemarque's UK.
Now I stand before the endless tower.
Oh.
Climb as Sisyphus did.
Yeah,
Pushing
it's
the
a new mode.
upward. No matter how high I climb, the challenge begins.
Yeah, those are new enemies. Oh yeah. I am all about some new Returnal DLC.
Seeking answers.
Oh, new story developments as to whatever the heck happened in this world. And you fight the Hive from Destiny. That's interesting.
My release is within this tower. and I will find it.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. This has been much more hype for me than any of the stuff that the people were like joking about happening. We got a Ninja Turtles collection, Trek to Yomi, and we got and we got free Returnal DLC. Free. I'm all about that.
Am I still that same?
What is this one? Is this Vagrant Story? I don't know this game. Is it new? Oh my goodness. It's Final Fantasy, but more like XCOM? I'm into it. I'll give it a shot. This is cool. I really, really like this. Yeah, I like this state of play better than if they had announced everything. The Dio Field Chronicle. If they had announced all the rumored stuff, I wouldn't have been that hyped. I'm actually really hyped about the stuff that they did reveal during this conference, which I find much more interesting than the rumored things. And I bet this has to be, they have to finally talk about the new Final Fantasy, right? No, I guess not. What is this one? Not as into this one, but that first one was definitely cool. Huh. I don't know. It's sort of interesting because it's all like live action, no timing. It just looks like a combat. Looks like a combat game, so it looks kind of cool. It's not fun. It's not Final Fantasy related. I don't think. But I do like seeing Square do a few different types of things. I like that a lot. Valkyrie Elysium. Okay.
Your efforts to remain
I'm interested.
undetected are lacking.
Dun, dun, dun.
Reveal yourself. Who are you?
I'm probably supposed to know who that character is, huh?
That's all for today. We'll see you soon with another State of Play.
Okay. So like I said, this is why you don't overhype this stuff. Like the stuff people were saying on Twitter was just nuts. Sony did nothing to say that this was going to be awesome. But for me, I really like this conference. They have a Ninja Turtle collection of every Ninja Turtle game from my childhood, both the bad ones on NES and the good ones in one collection. I am all about that. I'm really, really interested in that Final Fantasy that looks sort of like XCOM at the end. I really, really like that. Even the sort of goofier stuff, free Returnal DLC. I give this one a good score actually, because for me, all of that stuff are things that I'm super into. So kudos, in my opinion. I think that was a great conference. Granted, none of them were like gangbuster things, but for Destin, it's all stuff that I liked, or at least there was like half of it that I was really into. So GG's. Thank you so much for watching my reaction video. If you like my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when things go live. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support Ukraine, you can do so at bit.ly/letshelpukraine. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated this far. Project Hope is all about getting people a place to live. You know, millions of Ukrainians have had to leave their country because of the ensuing war. They need food, they need shelter. So that money is going right to, it just goes right to Tiltify and right to Project Hope. So trying to raise money for a good cause out there. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated. If you want to support this channel, you can do so over at by clicking the join button. And thank you so much to all of the members who have supported this far. I greatly appreciate you. You can click that join button down there. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.